everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Knitistry Knerds podcast, episode 48.
Yes,
48. All right. I'm Caytee.
I'm Michele.
We have our mascots, Earl the Erlenmeyer,
Rhonda the Round Bottom.
and Patrick the Pumpkin with no eyes.
I haven't found eyes yet. I will. I'm going to find some eyes. I need
We
to put
are
them on my list.
science teachers in the upstate of South Carolina. We are knitters. We are all things nerdy. Is that all I ever say?
Pretty much.
I think that's it. That's all the
Yeah,
stuff you
pretty
really
much.
need to know. Okay. We are 2 weeks into our whip
Yep.
down.
Yep.
Yeah, yesterday was 2 days.
Yeah.
For 2 weeks.
It was 2
So
weeks.
it's a Thursday, November 7th. We tried to film on.
I'm sitting going, is it the 7th? Yeah, it's the
It
7th.
is. It is. We were going to film yesterday. It just didn't work out.
Well, we had fall break. So we were off Monday and Tuesday, and yesterday was our first day back after the break, and it was nutso. So it worked better for us to wait till today. So here we are.
We are
And
here. We're knitting. We're getting ready. We don't have a lot today, guys.
we really don't. Past 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, so we didn't do our Ravelry update Tuesday because we were both out of town.
Out of town.
So we'll
On
start that
fall
back.
break.
Yeah, we'll do that again next Tuesday, and then hopefully most of the Tuesdays after until
haven't shown mine.
winter break. Oh, you haven't shown your stuff. So that's why you didn't see us on Insta doing that.
Yeah, because
the rest of the
we were gone and we knew we were coming back, but then moved it to the other day.
so the other things in the past 2 weeks.
In the past 2 weeks. So last time we filmed, I was getting ready to go to Charlotte for the weekend. Well, not Charlotte, Rock Hill, to see my daughter and youngest child, and get tattoos. So I want to show you my tattoos. One of them is knitting related. One of them is knitting related.
One of them's nerdish.
Okay, so I don't know how to do this. How to get up any closer and show it. Okay, it's in a weird place. I didn't
Do you
think
wanna
about
come
this.
on this
I about
side?
fell down.
Can you guys see it?
Can you see it? Okay.
They can see it-ish.
It's a ball of yarn, okay, in the middle of an atomic symbol. There we go. Ball of yarn in the middle of the, so, yarn is the nucleus of my life. Look,
Life happens.
life happens, yarn helps. I'm getting so many comments on this shirt today, wearing it around town. Okay, and then those of you who've been around for a while, I've had the moons on the phases of the moon on my arm, but he filled them in
with little
dots.
shading.
I'm so excited about how much better it looks. I loved the open circle look, but that's just so much better. I can't even stand myself.
It looks nice.
And the other one was just a little,
Formula?
yeah, it's a formula. It's change over time. The triangle, delta, represents change in science and math. And so delta over T means change over time, which reminds me, and I love that I see it all day long while I'm writing or typing or knitting, whatever I'm doing with my hands. It just reminds me that everything changes. That give it time, it's going to be different.
Well, we can just talk about the fact that you have a tattoo as a teacher in an open place.
Oh yeah, well all of mine have always been open because I was 44 by the time I got tattoos. I'm like, let them go ahead and fire me.
But it used to be taboo.
It did.
So,
Well, Anderson one wasn't as bad as some of the other school districts, and there's still school districts that won't hire you with visible tattoos.
That's why you wear long sleeves during your interviews.
Yeah, you wear long sleeves during your. Well, I did. Well, no, that's not true either. Because I was already employed in Anderson one when I got my first tattoo, which is on that same arm. That turtle was my first one, and so I just didn't worry about it. I was already employed.
Yeah.
They'd have to figure something else, other reason to fire me for that. And at this point, don't really care.
They're not going to fire her. She's already retiring at the end of the year.
I'm already half out the door. But so the tattoos were fun, and Sarah and I had a nice little afternoon together, and then my son's their performance at Winthrop, it was so good. It was a student. It was all student production. They wrote the thing. They wrote the script. They plotted the music. They did all the stage setting and production and
choreography.
And Michael, my son, did all the movement. He did all the choreography and staging of bodies, the movements and all that kind of stuff. They had students playing. They had live music.
Wow.
It was. Yeah. It was good. It was a musical play, and it was heart-wrenching. Everybody in the audience cried. I mean, it was just real intense and heart-wrenching and uplifting a little bit, because it, again, change over time. Things change and you have to adapt.
Yeah.
And it was really, really an important piece. It really was. So that was a great thing. And then we went to the beach, to Myrtle Beach. My daughter had a conference over the week, this week, that started Sunday night. So we all went down on Friday night and hung out at the beach all weekend with her, and then stayed a couple extra days, and then came back.
Why not?
Just in time to go back to school.
Back to school.
So that's been my 2 weeks.
Yes.
And knitting interspersed here and there, a little bit everywhere.
I haven't done anything. I mean, we went to Atlanta twice in 2 days, but the reasons are kind of ridiculous, and I can't really talk about them without causing problems. So
Yeah,
just
so.
know that it was crazy. Zach bought a truck.
Yeah, they
It's
bought a
nice
new
one.
truck.
Mm-hmm. It's a Silverado. He likes it.
Big, pretty blue one.
It's big, yeah. Yeah, that's about
That's
it.
better now. It's not been eventful,
No,
but we're getting there. We're getting there. We are not going to talk about
no. I was about to say the same
politics.
thing.
Not
We
gonna happen.
we voted. We did our
We
civic
both voted.
duty.
I got stickers to show. I got extra stickers because I knew the dude giving the stickers away at the poll. He was the grandfather of 5 of my former students. So I got extra stickers.
Extra stickers.
Because I'm a sticker buff. But we're not going to talk about it.
We're not. Just not
Talked
our,
enough about it.
Yeah, we've already had our discussions and our the way
Dealing
things
with
go.
our children and everything else. So knitting. Not an FO inside, people.
I tried. I'm almost done. If I don't finish it today, it's going to have to go on the back pile, and I got to pick up my second project because that was my.
Oh yeah, she has a wiggle to her walk
I do. So
on her whip down.
2 weeks working on a project. I'm actually 2 weeks in a day here trying to finish this one before I start the next one.
So if you've just stumbled upon us,
Yes, let's
we
talk
have
about
a
what we're
knit
doing.
along going.
I'll go get my papers. We can show them.
Okay, she's gonna. Well, yeah,
Because yours are little.
mine are little. Yours are easier to see. We have our whip down going. The experimental whip down. We started on Mole Day, October 23rd, and we're going through the end of the year where we've listed out. I particularly did my 5 oldest whips plus my newest cast on because I got to get it done for a gift. So those are my 6 that I'm working on, and my goal is to get them done by the end of the year, or get worked on, get them closer to being done. And Caytee, and I'm just I pick up and knit whatever fits my mood at the time, whether I'm in the mood to follow a pattern and count, or am I just wanting to go round, zoom, NASCAR style. But Caytee has decided she's got a schedule to hers. I'll let her show you.
There's at
Tell
the
you
bottom.
about it.
10 weeks, spend 2 weeks on each. Want to finish one project over 2 weeks, but move on to the next project when 2 weeks ends or one is finished. So my 2 weeks is up and I'm not following my schedule. And then
So-
return to projects if asked.
She said that real quick. My old ears didn't catch any of it. She's got 10. We had 10 weeks to start with, and she had 5 projects. So she's going to spend. Her goal was to spend 2 weeks on a project.
And then
That's what she said.
move on if I don't finish or do finish, or go back to old projects if I finish early. Sorry, I was reading.
What is that at the bottom?
That's the
Oh, I did.
the quote you had on our live. I don't tag my bodies, I just bury them.
I don't remember what we were talking about. Why
I
that
don't
came
either.
up.
We'll have to go watch the live again. But she doesn't always bury them. Sometimes we dissolve them.
We dissolve them, hack them apart.
We got other ways.
We started. Okay, I forgot to bring a shoebox and show a shoebox. I keep
this.
forgetting. I need to remember.
Yes.
To bring some shoeboxes.
Put it in your notebook right now.
Right now, put it in my shoeboxes. Okay, well, we've started blood evidence now. Talking about blood spatter and high velocity impact and all this kind of stuff. Trying to explain it to kids. You should see me today. I had a big metal pole out and a broom because I had these pictures of blood spatter from a beating using a metal pipe, and a pool cue. So I'm imitating metal pipe and pool cue.
Ah, yes.
Swinging them around the room so the kids will get the idea about velocity and all this stuff. Well, right after I put the big metal pole and the broom up, the principal walks in. And we had just started a video about the Darlie Routier case. And it's really, really bloody. I mean, it's incredibly bloody. And it just happened, it has all these, all the police videos from the crime scene.
Oh.
So you're looking at video of the
actual
actual crime scene. Not the bodies, but the blood everywhere. And he has a sensitive stomach. He hates being in my classroom when I'm actually teaching forensics. So he came in to give me a message, and I'm like, you don't want to be here. You don't want to be here. And he's like, stop the video. So it was funny. But yeah, we're talking blood, gore, all the stuff. What am I supposed to be making a note of?
Shoebox for next
Remember
episode.
the shoebox. Shoebox. Show shoeboxes. Talking about crime scenes, y'all.
Yes. So her kids do a project where they recreate crime scenes in shoeboxes. And some of them are really good.
I mean, just mind blowing.
Some of them
when you consider that we're doing this with trash, basically.
Yeah.
It's all recyclable stuff that I can dig up and salvage and drag out of.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff.
Old Matchbox cars, papers.
Modeling clay and cardboard. You can do a lot of things with that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what we're doing. All right, so Katie showed you her papers.
Yeah, I haven't. So I didn't update my progresses yet. I need to do that. My kids saw these on my desk and they were like looking at, I had these numbers. So there's 63, 98, 53, 89, 50. And they're like, what are the numbers for? And then I had to be, well, these pens have numbers on them and I want to make sure I use the same exact color. So I wrote the numbers. They did not, they didn't understand the OCD, which I couldn't understand. Like, but then I showed them how many pens I have that are this brand, and they're like, okay, maybe. But
yeah,
I want to make sure I use the same exact one. I will be very upset if the colors don't match.
She will. She's not lying. Okay, I added to my progress bars, but there's my 6. And you can see I've worked on 2 of them and increased the progress on 2 of them. And I'll show those to you in just one sec.
Yeah, we'll talk about progresses.
My child is calling.
Do you need to talk to him?
I know he's calling me. I'll be right back.
I got this. I'll talk about my project. Talk about yours. So, the first project on my whip down is the summer slip tee. And so I've been diligently working. This is the only thing I've really looked at. We'll talk about the almost mishaps that I had. But so this is the only project I've worked on for the past 2 weeks and a day. I've worked on a lot on our 2 trips to Atlanta and back. I've worked on it in class because I can now, because it's just knit and purl rows back and forth. Before there was some increases that I was missing, so I had to kind of put it to the side while walking around and monitoring. But I'm almost done. I'll show you kind of. I'm in the middle of a row. What the heck? All right. Where is it? Here we go. It's inside out. Give me a second. All right. I have finished the front.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I love this color. Her raisin color and that true boot. Mm-hmm. It's so pretty. I should be writing it down that you're showing your true boot.
Oh my goodness, you can't even tell. Like it's difficult to like show. But there's the front. I had to tie them together because it was trying to fall off the cords, so I tied it together. That's why it looks like that. But where is it? There. That is where I was last episode. So I finished the front.
Right, that pink thing right there.
Yep. And then I am that far into the back. So I literally have 18 more rows. I can do this.
You got to finish that before you switch to
I
something
know.
else. You just got to.
There's no sleeves, so it's literally almost done. I have 18 rows, so It's going to be done today. It's going to be done today.
You just got to finish that.
Yeah.
And get her done.
So right now I'm knitting as many rows as I can while we do this. So if I look down a lot, I'm sorry.
She's trying to get those 18 rows.
well, I do love this yarn. Yes, this is True Boo in
Lion Brand Raisin
color.
I
Lion Brand True Boo in the color Raisin.
Yep.
Sable's a little bit darker than this, so if you want a darker purple, Sable would be a great option. But the only qualm that I have about this yarn, that was a good word. I like that. That was a good one. Sometimes I get some good ones in there. It splits easy. So like
it does. You have to be real careful about sticking a needle in it.
So you can pick up just partial. I've done it where I've picked up just one single strand of it.
Yeah,
it's that split easy. And so that's why I look down for this one. I usually can just do it without looking.
Yeah, my Jethro is like that because it's all True Boo.
So if you're a don't look kind of knitter, just know that this is one of those that could be a little bit tricky for that. I can usually, you can feel it most of the time.
Yeah.
When you like split it.
Or you catch it one the next time around and you realize it and you can drop down and fix it.
So
it's not that
there was one right there. See, I looked away and there was one. But this is the only thing that I have worked on. I have carried around the other project because I just knew I was going to finish it before yesterday. I didn't. But, all right.
That's okay.
Your turn, madam.
Okay. Okay, when you look at my list, my whip down list, my oldest whip. Okay, I had a scarf.
I took
that
word.
By the way, see, it's a squirrel.
Scarf.
One of my students, my current students walked in today. She said, Miss Kessler, I was going through this pack of stickers last night and I found a squirrel and thought, oh, well, Miss Kessler needs that. So she brought me a squirrel sticker and I just stuck it in my notebook. Okay, so it's the oldest one. I started this, I cast it on on September 25th, 2021. So this sucker's over 3 years old.
I think we need to say here, we're both like this.
Yeah.
And it's okay to be like this.
And I have frogged a whole bunch of stuff.
Yes, but I think people get like a little, I don't know, down when they see like how many projects people are finishing and it hasn't taken them any time. It's okay if it takes you 6 years to make what you're making.
Oh, yeah.
It's not.
Absolutely.
We're not going to judge you because
I hadn't told
we do
this
the same
story in a long
thing.
time. My great aunt, my dad's mom's twin sister, Aunt Delma, was a knitter. Both of them were knitters. And Aunt Delma had this big, huge batch of gorgeous Irish wool that she'd actually gotten in Ireland when they'd gone over.
Ooh.
And she loved this wool. And she'd work on it for a year and a half, 2 years, and knit this most gorgeous cabled sweater. And she'd wear it. And she wouldn't like it. Wasn't worth her wool. So she'd rip it out.
Oh dear.
Rip it out and steam the wool and get the crinkles out of it, and then knit something else. That batch of wool was at least 5 different sweaters and 2 different skirts.
Wow.
Over the years I remember. And
I'm surprised it held up.
And Aunt Delma lived on the West Coast. She lived in Oregon and Washington, just outside Seattle. And I didn't see her but maybe once a year. But I remember at least 7 different garments that wool got to be. And it was always it wasn't good enough. It wasn't right. So she'd rip it out and do it again. I don't remember ever seeing her knitting anything except that Irish wool.
Oh my goodness.
It's the only thing I ever saw her knit.
Oh, I don't know if I could handle that, but
but yeah, I do that. I do. I get jealous when I see people finishing stuff.
Yeah.
But then I also know they're monogamous knitters. Mm-hmm. So they're only knitting on one project at a time. And if I would do that, I would get a lot of stuff done too. But I can't make myself do that. That's not the way my squirrely brain works or what makes me happy.
Yep.
I need variety. I need situational knitting. Mm-hmm. Like I've got to have something going that I can just knit on without looking, like during a meeting or a movie or a football game or something like that. I need something that challenges me and makes me think, and that I'm doing nothing but focusing on that project. Mm-hmm. And I need projects that need a little attention. I can
watch TV.
I can watch TV with my husband, something I don't have to pay attention to anyway, or read while I'm knitting it, and so I can balance the things. I need all those kinds of things going at one time.
Yeah.
that's how I do.
I feel like the whip down helps me to actually focus. It forces me to focus because I know this is what we're doing. It's like a...
Yeah. It's making me frog stuff.
Yeah.
When I realize I'm really not doing this, well, I'd say I take it off the needles. I don't. I throw it in the pile.
There's a pile of
I have a
frog
frog
to be
pile.
frogged.
I have a frog pile. We call it frog pond.
TBFs.
Okay, this is my oldest whip, September of 21.
Hold on, I got 5 more stitches. Let me finish
That's
this
okay.
row.
The last time I showed you all this project,
Goodness gracious, woman. She's done a good amount.
so that is, okay, there's all the gray. So I'm not quite 2/3 done. Pert near. Again, this is Caytee's yarn, and the green sparkly is Caytee's yarn.
Mm-hmm.
The gray is from,
By Madeline Tosh.
nope, it's, who shows this at all the shows?
Oh, yeah, you got it written down.
I have it written
Let's
down.
go with that. 'Cause
I guess flip to that page. No, I don't have it written down there.
Yeah.
Where is it written down?
the crumb. Oh no, that's the name.
That's
of
just the name of the
pattern.
shawl.
Where did you write it down?
It's on the, it's on the original project pages, which I have no idea where I've put those, but they're somewhere. I keep redoing my book, so things keep moving on me. Ellen's sonnets.
No, you got it. Look at that.
I remember.
Give her a minute.
I remembered. Okay, that's what the gray is. And then when I run out of this one, I'll be switching to a blue,
Jordan blue.
Forbidden Forest from Caytee, Nerdy Bird Yarn. So I've made some serious progress.
You have. I'm impressed.
I have really. I'm in section, I want to say 9.
There's 12, right? This is one that's 15.
No, 13. So I'm moving my progress keeper. It's the Lorax, in case anybody's wondering.
I'm not moving mine because this is going to be done before I see you guys next, so I'm not even moving it.
Well, I did.
Show you.
I moved my Lorax, my progress marker. Okay, so that's the oldest one. I got a lot done at the beach on that. I'd sat and knit on that all day watching football. The second one that I've worked on from the whip down is number 5 on the list, my boron, number 5 on the list, which is a Norwegian fur baby sweater. And of course I'm in the middle of a row. But I just measured it just a few minutes ago, and I got 1 more inch on the body. So see, that's the back. You can see where I am right now, and you can see the detail on it. So I've gotten 6 inches on the body since last time.
Because you were right about here. Like you had already split your
last time we
sleeves, right?
recorded, but last week on the live I was
you were further down.
I was about here somewhere. I don't remember where. I should have marked it, but there. So I'm going to finish those few rows probably tonight and bind it off, and then I'll pick up the sleeves and do the baby sleeves in what's that called? Magic Loop.
Magic Loop, yeah.
Magic Loop.
I was getting there. I was like, Flexi Flip's not. It's the other one.
No, Magic Loop. Now the only other thing I have that I've worked on, it's not one of my 6, but every once in a while I want something a little more
Complicated.
Yeah. And this is my birthday 61 that I've been working on Anka Strix. And, okay, so I've gotten about an inch done since the last time. But it's slow going because it's in that half fisherman's rib.
Yeah, that takes a while.
And so it's slow going, which is fine. I enjoy it. And I'm doing the increasing. Can you see?
And the increases are beautiful with the half
that
fisherman's.
See how that looks? Oh my God, I'm just loving it. How it's growing at an angle there. It's so pretty. That's my progress marker. I was there and I've gotten that much done right there.
Straya is like that too. The increases are just beautiful.
See there, you can see the increases. I think that's just so pretty. That's the raglan basically. That's the shoulder and the increases.
In the round, you purl every other row?
Yes. Yeah. Which I don't really mind. I'm pretty fast at purling.
Yeah.
I don't mind purling in the round, but it's that knit below,
Knit one below.
knit and stitch below, and then purl.
Yeah.
It's not as
And then-
fast as regular knit one purl one rib.
I feel like it would even be more difficult if it was knit one round because you'd forget to change.
I'd forget to change.
Yeah.
With the purling, I don't forget,
Yeah.
which works.
Yep.
But I love the way this sweater looks, guys. I
pretty
just
sweater.
love it. And again, I have no clue what the yarn is. It was
Yeah.
all balled up in my stash at home, and I have no idea what it is.
If you want something similar that's not in the round, the Straya, right?
Yeah.
Yes, by Andrew Mallory.
Mallory.
That's
Has the same
also
type of stitch.
All fisherman rib as well. So
Yeah. I mean, technically, it's
half fisherman or
rib.
whatever. It's a pretty rib.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Both sides look beautiful. You've got this. It's a reversible type. I don't know. I like it. It's fun to knit on. But it is one that I have to focus
Yeah.
more than other projects. So the last time I showed you guys, I showed you a mistake I'd made where I knit the color row too soon or something. So even paying attention, I make mistakes like that.
Oh, I know. I do it all the time. Where are those notes? They're somewhere
You'll find them.
in the other notebook. Yeah.
You have.
I tried to switch from a bound book to a ring binder, so I put all the pages in it. I just wasn't.
Didn't like it.
I just wasn't getting home with it, even though I use rings for other stuff. But I wanted my bound book back, so I just hadn't got everything back in it yet. So we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. I
Like
keep
it.
looking at the wrong place.
It's on my side. It's always
I
on my
know.
side.
I keep looking, but I
That's
keep.
why we didn't switch sides.
I know. We reset up everything. If you can tell, our light's a little different because the window's open right next to us now instead of across the room. It's right next to us. And
Which I've told the kids they can't sit at this table because it has a nook. There's like a little
Where you
area they
can't
can
see.
hide, and I don't like that because they're sneaky this year. So
they like that corner because that's the best reception in the room.
I'm not supposed to have cell phones, so can't be back
God, I'm
there.
tired of fighting cell phones. I'm so
You're fighting still?
sick. Oh yeah, every
Jeez.
day, every class, every day.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just,
Last kid I wrote up was the week before we left for break, but he had warnings. I should have wrote a kid up today.
I have to give
He was-
warnings every
He's
day.
putting his headphones in, and I said, just because you're wearing a hoodie doesn't mean I can't see you put those headphones in.
Yeah. Oh, I gave up on headphones.
And the fact that I have to,
I'm just not checking. I'm just done.
and the fact that they're doing it so blatantly, I have no problem calling them out for it in front of everybody.
Oh, and
They
I-
know. They all know they're not supposed to be on their phones. They all know they're not supposed to have their headphones. So I will call you out.
Yeah.
Put it away.
Oh, I do too. Sarcasm is my number one classroom management tool.
And you know, they're in the back of the classroom. The lab tables are in the classroom, so they sit behind the lab table where I can't see their laps. And they're all like this. I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Come on.
My favorite
If
is
you put it on
my
the-
favorite is you turn out the lights real quick and all the glow.
That's not a
Goes,
Chromebook.
It's funny.
I think it's good. I think my kids pay attention more. Like
I think it's a wonderful
big
thing.
benefit. Like it has been great.
It's a pain in the butt to have to fight
because
all
there's
the
some kids that
time.
you're going to fight every single day. And
every
that's-
class period.
That's why we didn't enforce it as well as we did, as well as we are now, because it was a necessity. There was teachers who weren't enforcing it. It just became, why am I fighting when all I'm getting is nothing but pushback because nobody
Yeah.
else is doing this? So the fact that it's mandated is nice. I don't know if that'll last. I kind of hope it does because
Yeah.
it gives me a reason to say, put it away. I'm not losing my job, so you can be on your cell phone.
I'm ready for second semester.
Well,
Okay, we digressed.
Yes,
again.
digressed a
We
little,
keep
sorry.
doing that. We squirrel.
squirreling.
We schooled.
All right, so we're on to acquisitions. I only have one. Did you have just one? As
I have
well?
one.
Okay.
I have one. Now that doesn't mean we don't have more on order, because we both fell down the Hugh Loco rabbit hole last week on Friday when she released her. What was it called? What did she call that?
Something black, something dark, something.
Dark something. I don't know those colors.
If you saw it,
Oh my gosh, those colors are so stinking pretty. So purples and navies and grays and
Just-
bright. Oh, it's just whoosh.
Nightfall.
So good.
Nightfall.
Nightfall. They were so pretty.
That's
We
I got,
both-
I got one of those too.
Broke the bank over here. But Yeah.
We're not going to show you.
We'll talk about when we go to WANNADOS, because that one is.
It'll come back up. We'll talk.
Yeah,
about
and we'll show when it gets here. But
Oh.
I don't know if it's still open or not. It was a pre-order, right?
Yeah, I think it's closed, but I'll look and see.
But they're gorgeous. Anyway, that's what we both fell down the rabbit hole. So whenever it gets dyed and shipped, then we'll have it. It'll probably be first of the year before we see it. But
well, and that's fine because we can't
that's
start a
fine.
new
We
project.
can't start a new project till then anyway. Which we're going to talk about now. And
It's
then
still there.
it's still online, y'all.
Yep.
Oh.
Now this
Lordy.
this is Thursday, November
The 7th.
So it might be gone by the time.
You see this.
Hopefully not.
But as of
because
right now, it is still
available.
It's still up and available.
now the white ones that we got,
No, she quit.
they were done
That left.
yesterday or the day before.
What was it called? It's a
What-
real light.
northbound.
No, something about. I don't know. I ordered it.
Heading south. I knew it was
Heading south. It said something south. It's a light color to go with the darker colors. And
We have plans, guys.
we have
Ooh,
plans.
They're not
We're-
going to happen that way, but do we have?
We're gonna talk
plans?
about it.
We'll talk about it. Yeah.
we're going to talk about
Because
it.
we have all things to talk about. So let's talk about our acquisitions, and then we can talk about future projects, and then we can
Okay.
talk about WANNADOS.
Okay.
We have all kinds of things happening.
All right. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I can do this. So I talked about this a couple weeks ago, a few episodes back. I did the Maker of the Month thing club from AdoreKnit. And I'll show you, here's their little logo thing. This is November's. Look at this cute little bag. Isn't that adorable? I think this is my last one.
I think it's cute.
I think I only paid for 3 months.
Maker
or
of the
something.
Month Club. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And she puts little stickers on the bags. I'm not going to show you the other side. It's my address. You don't need that. But she throws in a stitch marker set. She has different ones. There's some that are just progress keepers, some that are just stitch markers, some that's the mix. She does Halloween and Christmas, and there's a Thanksgiving one she does. There's so many
there's a
different
bunch of
things
them.
that you can do. There's always a sale going on. But this is
Dragons.
I have all the
dragons.
Yes. So I'll show you the little things that she sent with it. So there's these cute little clips, which I should definitely be using.
Those are good when you're seaming. When you're having to do mattress seam and stuff, that's good for keeping
The tails.
things matched.
Look
Oh,
at
yeah,
this.
the tails?
I have this tail. I tried to use those little brains that we got from Pearls and Postulates, and I just couldn't get the yarn to wrap right. I bet you it'll wrap around one of these. So I have a 6-foot tail, so I can seam together the summer slip tee, and it's just everywhere. Everything's tangled up. I was trying to fix it, and these might actually work. Then she sent this adorable little
Tape measure.
And I probably have 15 of these, but you always need tape measures everywhere.
I walked in today, and I for some reason don't have a tape measure in my knitting bag.
I did.
I've got a ruler, but I don't have a tape measure.
I always have this one,
We
too.
always have the one on her wrist. So I had to use her new one
Brand new.
to measure my baby sweater.
I didn't even get to use the first one myself. The first time myself. Doesn't bother me. They're
really
everywhere. And then she sent Pineapple Grove soap. I've never done the pineapple one before.
I didn't know they had one.
I didn't either. It showed
I'm
up, and I was like,
going to get that.
yeah, I'll let you know.
I'm writing it down.
Here.
Pineapple Grove soap. I'm going to remember to do that.
There you go. It's a little sample. I'll let you know what it smells like when I actually use it. I'll probably use it for this project. That way I can go ahead and.
Okay, I got it written down.
Well, this one can be done in the washing machine.
I'm gonna, yeah.
Maybe I should save this for wool. Yeah, because this stuff it's not cheap.
I love soap.
When I finish my next wool project, which I should have one.
I usually use a lavender scent because I'm a
love
sucker
lavender.
for lavender, but
My body wash is lavender.
pineapple, yum.
I know, yeah. So
That'll be cool.
I think this is everything, and now I'm thinking sometimes she does like a treat snack type thing. All right, so the stitch markers themselves, these are the little rings that she's got with the little beads on them. We love these. You can see they're all very fallish colors. The beads
those
are
are the most
super
wonderful
shiny.
things.
Oh yeah. I have hundreds of them,
I
and
do
I lose
too.
them everywhere, so it's nice to have extras.
My cat will be walking up with one and every time. Luckily, they don't swallow them. They just carry them around in their mouths.
And then this is a little stitch marker with a
Stocking,
sock on it.
It's just shock.
So that's the same rings as before, just with a little charm. And then here is the progress keeper.
Yes,
How
look at that
cute.
cute turkey. OMG. Little pink cheeks and everything.
It's adorable.
He's so cute.
I should put him on here. We'll just put him on here.
He's so cute.
He's adores. Adorbs.
I like that.
There we go.
He looks good on there.
Look, I've already done 3 rows. Maybe? I don't know.
Something like that.
I'm keeping up with it on
Something like that.
Knitting Genius. But that's the only thing that I have that has arrived,
Okay.
I think. Let me check my bag while you do your next one.
Okay, make sure that there's not, because I got to open up and find the pattern I got this to go with. Okay. Fangirl Fibers was at the DFW Fiber Fest. I'm going to that thing one of these days. I am going to the DFW Fiber Fest. I want to go so bad. Anyway, Jamie Lomax did a pattern for DFW. Jamie Lomax does the doodles, the doodle cards and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And she did one specifically for the DFW show. And there's the picture of it. And so you get the card that's the graph for Texas and all the little background stuff. And it comes with the letters to do DFW fiber on. I'm probably not going to do that part, but I am for sure going to do the Texas part. Then Fangirl Fibers did a kit for it. So you can see that. There's the colors. And yes, I'm going to do exactly what the pattern had in it. Isn't that cool? All right, so turn it around. It's called the Doodle Bar, is what she called her thing. Mix and match yarn kits. And the Pacific Knit Co., Yarnaceous Fibers, and Fangirl Fibers all did these. So I ordered that kit from Fangirl Fibers for specifically to do the Texas Doodle Cow, which I will work on after the first of the year. So there you go. Well, in the meantime, Fangirl Fibers, also because she was at DFW, she was doing Texas-themed colors specific to the show. Yeah. And one of the colors she did, she had several, but one of them was called Ghost Road. Can you see the color changes in that? How rich it is? It's part of her haunted collection, and she called it Ghost Road. Well, these were based on Texas legends. The Ghost Road, aka the Bragg Light, is in Southeast Texas, and I grew up going to the Bragg Light on weekends. I mean, especially in the fall after football games and stuff like that. We'd go drive up and down Bragg Road trying to see the Bragg Light, and there was all kinds of legends about it. It was, a man out with a lantern walking up and down the railroad tracks, and I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. And it's marsh lights and marsh gases, and I know what causes it. I'm a scientist.
In case you're wondering, it's phosphorus.
But as a kid, it was a hoot. I mean, we would go out and scare each other with stories and look for the Bragg Light. So I had to get a Bragg Light color.
Of course you did.
Right? So I know this isn't wanna-do part, and I'm not going to, I'm going to list the link to the DFW one. I'll just go ahead and link to this one too. All right, yeah. Jennifer Steingass.
I did her Hinterland.
Yeah, Knit Love Wool is her design company name. She hasn't designed anything in like a year and a half. I think there was something going on personally, but she published her first pattern in like a year and a half recently, and it's called Thistlewood by Jennifer Steingass. And look at that sweater pattern. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm gonna stand up so I get a little bit closer. Isn't that pretty? Now where she's got green and then get a purple, like an orchid purple color for the thistle part.
Ooh, that would be pretty.
I'm just charged. I'm real excited about this one. Go have my Bragg Light around my neck. It sounded bad. Bragg Light around my neck. So I'll be sure and link that down in there too. But that's my plans.
Yeah.
I'll add that to our show notes. Yes. Because I didn't put it in there before, but I will. But that's my only acquisitions
that has arrived
from Fangirl Fibers. When we get to WANNADOS, we'll talk about the things that got ordered.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. That's all I got for acquisitions. So you want to do WANNADOS?
We can do some WANNADOS. Should we start with actually, why don't we take a minute and go through the website and see what people have posted?
Okay.
Because we haven't done that yet. So let's show you guys some things that are on there. Of course, you can always go look yourselves. But it's fun to do it this way too, so we can like brag on you guys, because you guys do some great things.
Oh, yeah.
The problem is if I have internet.
Oh, yeah. Well, we are by the window.
We are by the window.
This is the corner that works the best in this room.
Okay.
For those of you who are new, this used to be my classroom.
What? We have FOs already? You guys are
awesome!
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's pretty.
Here is someone's Go Dynamo, or is it Go Dynamo?
Go Dynamo.
The mystery knittle. I am so sorry. I just realized I gave the mystery away if you weren't done yet, because this finished in October. Hopefully you've already
seen the final
one if you're
if not, oops.
sorry. I'm so sorry. That's beautiful. Look at all those blues.
That's the prettiest one I've seen.
I think, yeah.
That is the prettiest one I've seen.
That one's Binary Star.
Ah, way to go.
Ooh, what is that?
I fell off the picture.
Open up. I don't even know what that is. We need a project name.
That is
Give us the
pretty.
pattern. Look at that one. Just it's not blocked. That's okay.
That looks so good with black pants or a black skirt.
Oh, yeah. Jen. Oh, here, Jen put another one so you can see it like a better picture. Look at that.
That's gorgeous.
That is beautiful.
That looks so good on you.
Good job.
Oh, I like that.
We have to find that pattern. We need reverse image search.
Oh, yes, we can.
Oh, Kelly on Instagram posts or tags us on all her Instagrams, but she finished a hat. She is, every year we do, this is only the second time we've done it. So 2 times in a row, she has done all of her gift knitting, I think, during this time. And so she has the whole list of all of her knits. You can see it on her Instagram page. She tags us in all of them, and they're, and she just keeps going. She books them out. She turns them out. I'm impressed.
I love that hat.
One of those people I'm jealous of.
I need to knit that for baby Iris.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this is somebody working on scrap blanket.
Scrappy Afghan.
It said it, and then scrappy yarn blanket. So just like,
odds and ends.
Look at how pretty that looks.
That looks pretty. That looks like pebbles.
It does.
In the bottom of a creek.
So it looks like you just hold a couple strands of fingering together and just crochet it out.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Sorry, loading.
Got to do stitch.
Oh, no, that's one we've done
already. That's a crochet
already.
project I need to work on.
We did already. Oh, Kelly has another one, a whip that she's got. Look at that.
Oh, that's a pretty color.
Yeah. It's a nice little sweater looking thing.
Yep, top. Okay. I know, I'm not in the picture.
Tolsta tea?
Oh, the Tolsta tea. Yeah, that's by Kriya B. I watch her videos all the time.
This is still Kelly. She's got a pair of socks. Look at how, I'm telling you, she cranks them out, and I am so impressed. Here's another pair of socks. She is.
Way to go, Kelly.
She's got all kinds of, they're beautiful. I hate knitting socks.
Yeah, I've burned out. I've knit so many pairs of socks.
Let me check Ravelry, too, because I know we posted it on there. And then I said we were going to do that, so.
She's going so fast, I couldn't do all that in an hour.
Got you.
I had to call her this morning because my smart board and my big electronic board and my computer were not talking friendly to each other.
But she did all the things that she knew how to do.
I did. I told the kid, they said, why don't you just call somebody? I said, not until I turn it off and reboot it, because that's the first thing everybody asks me, have you turned it off and on again? So I did that first.
This is an FO, I think. Yep, FO on our Ravelry. This is the Flow Top. I don't think I've ever seen this one. This is Raina.
Ooh.
It's got okay, I'm going to show you the close-up so you can see. It's like geometric. You might not be able to see that. Go check out our Ravelry if you can't see it really well. But there's all this lace geometric in there. Do you see that? I wonder if I can.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that looks. Oh, how pretty is that?
It's just knits and pearls. That you can see
that
it right
shows
there.
good. Yeah, that shows up good.
That is. I might have to look at that one. We're gonna open that in a new page.
That's pretty.
Flow Top is what it's called.
Flow.
Flow. Let's see if there's any other whips. There's a few on here that are repeats. The Flow. Here's somebody working on a blanket. This is Raina again. I hope that's how you pronounce your username. Looks like it. Oh, these are cute. I've always loved these two.
That's another wedges.
Somebody, yeah. Socks we've looked at. Oh, that one. Oh, no.
It was bright pink.
It is bright pink. That is the Hohi Fall Knit Along project.
Oh,
where you I think that's one where you pick anything Hohi, right?
Yeah.
Lots of cables. It might be. I might be wrong.
I haven't done cables in years.
Slow Burn Shawl somebody's working on. Ooh. Well, Kim Geek is working on. Luft shawl, or Luft, Luft, Luft. That's how I want to say it anyway. Oh, London Fog. That looks like some brioche.
Yeah, it does.
Kim Geek is getting all in here. Oh, this is the stretch goals, what she's saying. This is her ecal project she wants to finish for the whip down if she can.
Okay.
And I'm saying she, and I hope I'm right. I should go look before I do these, shouldn't I? Oh, I don't think we've ever seen Maris on here before. This is the Postino. Postino?
I don't know.
Ah, it's a tote. There it is over the top of the screen. Oh, I've looked at that one. Oh, this one's pretty. Sandbank.
That's pretty.
That's a pretty pink. It's not like overly bright. That's the
Yeah.
Sandbank shawl, in case you're wondering. We've seen that one. And somebody's working on going to use an advent calendar yarns to do something.
Oh, cool.
And that is all the stuff from our 2 places that we're doing our stuff on.
Knit along.
Knit along. Whip down.
Whip down.
Whip down places where you can post your whip downs and possibly be entered into the things that we don't say.
That's right, because it triggers bots.
All the bots. But yeah, so that is so far everything we've seen. We'll do another update in 2 weeks when we do another episode. But I like showing you guys because you might not always go look at everybody else's stuff. So do you need a tape measure?
Yeah, I need a tape measure.
I got you.
Because I forgot mine. Apparently. I thought I had one in that bag.
You probably have one in there. It's, just
It's
like,
probably I just couldn't find it. I'm almost there.
almost.
I like 2 more rows, maybe 3.
Almost there.
So,
Now let's talk about.
WANNADOS.
Should we talk about the
one we-
possible
We can?
Yeah. So we're already planning our next knit along.
We're planning something.
When I went to AP reading this past year, we talked about making a shawl specifically for the reading, and so I've been
And they
looking
went
at
yarn
them.
shopping
Yep.
and all that stuff.
And I was going to use the yarn that I bought, but I cannot find a pattern that I like with the yarn I bought. And I love the yarn so much, I don't want to regret using it. So I'm going to keep looking for a pattern for that. But I did pick a pattern and yarn out already that I love. And then Michele also wants to knit this.
It's been on my want-to-do list for a really long, since it came out.
Yeah, I bet you we've shown it as a want-to-do before. So we're going to do an unofficial knit-along. There's no posting or anything like that. We'll have a thing on our website so that you guys can post your projects. But it's not, again, it's going to be very simple. Join us if you want to. And it'll start January 1st-ish, and then it'll go until I have to leave for the reading because I want to have it finished before I leave.
So that's April. May.
Into May.
May.
May into June. So the end of May.
I call it my retirement shawl.
There you go. There you go. We'll just say Memorial Day.
Yeah,
Let's do that because that's easy. So January 1st to Memorial Day, unofficial kind of knit along thing. We'll post stuff. But this
For this
is,
pattern.
Yes, for this specific pattern.
Yeah.
Terraldigo.
Terraldigo.
I struggle to pronounce it. So this is a Caitlin Hunter shawl. And it's got so much going on. Like, you look at this picture and you don't see everything. You see stripes, you see lace, and you might see a hint of something else. But let me see. There's
better pictures.
Here's a different color with the lace.
Yeah, and you can see that solid.
Yep, on the other end.
The solid portion down here. So you've got a light and the dark stripe, and then you've got the lace portion, and then this part finishes out in that darker color. But down here at the other end is color work.
Yes.
Using the lace color. There's got to be another picture of it.
There's a little bit. There's more
See
lace
that little
on
bit of color
too?
work? See, there's a little bit of color work and then some more lace in like stripes into the stripe portion.
So there's a lot going on. There's some different colors with this thing.
Yeah.
So we both love this pattern.
Oh, I've had it. I've pulled yarn for it. I can't tell you how many times over the years because it came out in what?
2018.
Yeah. See, I've it's been on my radar since she published it.
Yeah. So it is knit purl, stockinette, flat knit. There it is. Good Lord. So many words flying at my face. So there's the color work where you do have to do color work like on the purl side, but
yes.
It is
not
small.
a lot.
I mean, it is maybe.
It's not a lot.
Terrible. See if I can find a.
I actually like working back purl side color work.
One,
It's a
2,
challenge,
3,
and I
4,
just-
5. It looks
I
like there
enjoy it.
might be 15 rows max.
Yeah.
There's somebody's project on Ravelry. So,
I think it's gorgeous.
I know. This is beautiful. I have some yarn picked out, and I should have brought it, but I took a picture. I'll show you guys
she's
the
got
picture I
pictures
took.
of it.
It was funny.
Must have
Like
been fun to buy.
we both were going through yarns, and we said something about using. Where did the word go?
Stash. What word are we looking
Mohair
for?
suri type stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Goodness
Yeah.
gracious. We thought it would be cool to do one of the stripes and the leaves and the color work with mohair suri kind of halo. And then I gotta find my picture because apparently I didn't save it.
There it is.
Here we go. There they are. Yeah, I like this. So it's a terrible picture. Please don't judge me on this. But here are the colors that I picked out. So that's a very dark green. That's from, was it 29 Bridges?
Yes.
29 Bridges in, I think she's in Tennessee or Virginia. I think she's in
Virginia.
Virginia. That's the green in the middle. On this is Yarn Experiments, who's from South Carolina.
She's
still.
in Greenville.
In Greenville.
Monica's in Greenville.
And the purple on the end is also 29 Bridges. And it is a dark purple, very soft suri that I have.
Yeah, so it's got some fluff.
I have another one of the Yarn Experiments. It was way back. Oh, it was in my, I never sent it to you because I was like, I should take a picture and see what I think.
Yeah, we were sending pictures back and forth.
There. So I was looking at both of them. You can see they're very different. Same exact colorway.
Yeah.
But if I need more of the Yarn Experiments, I have that. And then if I need more of the suri, I've got the stuff from
Red Stag. Oh, no. Starts with an S.
Cloud Silk Cloud.
They don't in business anymore.
Shiloh. They're now from Madeline Tosh. Madeline Tosh does them.
That's right. Malintosh bought their formulas.
Shabui.
Shabui. There you go. That's it.
So I have the Shabui, and it's very, very close. It's not.
It is very similar.
Yeah. When I look at
It's
the two
a
of them together,
it's more of a mohair.
It's mohair.
It's mohair.
And that's
But
suri.
it would work in a in a separate place.
If I need more, I've got it. And
Right.
yeah, if I can't finish the color with one purple, I can use the other, or I could even pull in a different suri. I've got bukus of suri now. I got some dark grays. I've got purples. I've got plenty that if I need to use a different color, I can. So my plan was to, what did I say? Do you remember? Was it the green and purple or those two together?
Your green was going to be your lace.
Okay, so yes. So
The green was going to be the lace portion.
okay, yep. Green is the lace, and then the purple and
The variegated were going to be her stripes.
stripes. And then I think I was going to put those two together for the
the
color
color
work.
work.
So that would be the background, and that would be the actual
Yeah.
pattern. Because I think that would look really good.
It would be really pretty.
So that way I don't have variegated speckled in the color work, because that can sometimes be kind of meh.
Or the lace.
Or the lace, because it can be meh.
You lose the lace and the color work
Yes,
sometimes.
but this gives me a variable that is changing, which I like, but then the constant that I need for the other two areas.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
That's her Terrell to
My
go.
Terrell to go that I'm starting January 1st. I almost cast it on 3 times this
It's
long
so hard
weekend
to resist.
because I want to start it because I'm so excited about the colors I picked. But we're doing the whip down. I'm doing the whip.
Going to do the whip down. Okay, I'm going to show you my colors. This is my Hue Loco.
Yes.
Mine's 100% Hue Loco because I fell in love with the Nightfall series. Is that a good enough picture? Or
I can pull one up because I have it pulled up
Okay.
on my...
let me change my brightness. Oops, that's not what I want to change. Brightness, Michelle. Okay, I dropped my brightness down a little bit and see if it. Okay, go away, everything. Is that a little bit better? You can see the colors.
Here, I'll get the full
All
photo.
right, she's going to pull up the full
right.
Monty. All right, that's
so
the colorways.
dark, it's hard to see.
I got the mini set of all those colors.
Go away.
That's hard to see.
There's dark. The Nightfall is dark.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, let's do here's the swatches. You can see the colors better in the swatches.
Yeah, that's real dark. All right, but you see how this is the blue purple and that's more the burgundies. I got all 10 of them in mini skeins, and I'm going to use them like they were one color and just alternate them in the stripes, in the stripe portion. That's the dark stripe part. Well, then I got the heading south colorway that we showed a minute ago, the lighter color.
We didn't show it.
Oh, we didn't show it. Well, see, there's the heading south. It's got a little bit, it's creamy with a little bit of variegation. I got it in Surrey. So I'm going to stripe that with the mini set. This is for the striped portion. There it is. God, stuff's so pretty. So I got a skein.
Actual Surrey.
Yes, I got a skein of that in Surrey to stripe with the mini set. And maybe to use in the color work.
Color work. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the background, the color work. But then I got, this is called the Maiden. It's part of her Witches line. Is that pink? Is that showing up?
It's very, it's reddish looking on the screen, but it's more purple on the website.
On your picture it was, but when I pulled it up on mine, it looked really red.
Oh yeah, it does look red now, yeah.
You see, that's with my brightness turned all the way up.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I got.
Yeah, that's the same picture. Yeah. So that's going to be the lace and part of the color work. So I can't wait, y'all. This is going to be so pretty. So pretty. I'm so excited about this. My yarn's not here, so I don't have to worry about fighting the urge to start it because the yarn's not here yet. And it'll probably be the first of the year before I get it anyway. But
I got the.
I'm so excited about that, y'all.
I know. I got the full skein set of all 10 colors.
She did.
Don't tell my husband.
She did. And she got the
heading south to
heading
go with
south
it.
to go with it.
Because I want to do something. I'm just not sure what. And I'm not saying I'll use all 10 together, but there's enough there that I could do striping and have extra left over for something else. There's plenty of yarn.
Oh, yeah. There's lots to do. I'm willing to bet you could almost do a whole sweater with what's left.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So that is our
So excited. That's our project together. Unofficial knit along for after the first of the year.
And again, no big things. We'll post a thing on the website where you can post your pictures and talk about it, and we'll show it every week. And
have company to knit something so we can show our progress and hopefully show some of y'all's progress on it. If you've ever knit the Toral to Go, please share your experience with us. Let us know. Post a comment and tell us if you liked it.
Yeah.
I'm real excited about it because it's got stripes and it's got lace and it's got color work.
We could even look at sit down and say this is how much there is to knit. How far should we get every episode?
We could set goals.
Set goals.
That would work
because that would actually help keep me on track. Just a possibility. Is that something you guys would be interested in? If not, we can just do it for ourselves.
Y'all are going to hear about it because that's what we're going to be knitting on. But we're both planning on starting that in the first. I mean, after the first of the year.
Oh, I might stay up till midnight on New Year's Eve
just to
do
it.
I don't usually do. I really don't care about ringing in the new year.
Yeah, watch the ball drop for the 110th
You know what?
time.
I can watch it in the morning.
I know we can replay it.
I can get 10 hours of sleep and watch it in the morning.
It's still the new year.
Not that big of a deal.
Not that big. Okay.
Sorry, you guys like that too?
I know I am. Yeah, not happening.
Becoming an adult, you get kind of boring, don't you?
Okay, so while we were talking about Toral to Go and Caitlin Hunter's shawl patterns that I've always loved.
I had 5 picked out that I was showing you, trying to figure out which one I wanted to make.
Which one she wanted to do with her yarn
before I picked out
AP Reader.
Other yarn. So we went through 5 of them. 2 of them I own the pattern for. This is the other one, and I decided I don't want to have to buy a pattern. I already own this. I want to make it. Let's make it. But we also want to do this one, and so Michelle's going to show this next one to do.
Okay, it's also a Caitlin Hunter. This one came out in 2017. And ever since I saw this thing, I've wanted to make it in these exact colors. I don't usually want exact colors that somebody else has done. But in this case, I've been jonesing for this shawl since I saw it the first time. It's Time Trades. And it's ripple stitch and lace work and garter stitch kind of all together. And
it's beautiful.
It's browns. Black to brown through 3 shades of brown into a pale pink, and then you've got a light variegated and a dark variegated that finishes out this other end.
So it's 7 colors total.
It's 7 colors total is the way it's written. The black and browns to pink, all the solids are a mini set that Cedar House did. Cedar House Yarn Sapling Sock did, and they don't do it anymore. The other two colors.
It's been 7 years since the pattern came
It's been
out.
it's been over 7 years since. The other two colors have also been discontinued. So Michele does a Michele, and would you believe I found the mini set on Poshmark? Poshmark. It's the exact mini set. It's on its way. It'll be here someday in the next week or so. So I found the exact colors because I had it all these pictures pulled up, and I was going on websites trying to find mini skeins to match the solids because I don't have these exact colors. And then, bam, it popped up I found it on Poshmark. So
Google, thank you for listening.
I ordered it, and then begins the task of trying to find the light toned variegated and the darker toned variegated. So I took a photo of it and sent it to Caytee.
You did.
Oh my God, look at my cat. He was sleeping with his arms straight up in the air last night. It was the funniest thing. Look at this cat. His arms are, oh, where'd he go?
Kitty.
There. Look at his arms up in the air. He's sound asleep. Matter of fact, he was snoring. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Squirrel. Can you squirrel? Okay, here are the yarns I got.
We've done pretty good, actually.
Okay, so that's the mini set as shown on Poshmark. That's what I ordered, and then I got this color and this color.
Those are pretty.
See that? Okay, so you're looking at this, and then there's the shawl. Shawl colors. I think I did pretty daggum good.
Pretty good.
I think I did. And I got them at Eat Sleep Knit online because they have such good color photos.
They do.
And I've ordered from them several times in the past, and they've never disappointed. What I get is what was in the picture. So I'm real excited about. And that all should be here soon. And that's going to be you can't start this yet. You can't start this yet. You got to finish
That'll be her problem.
You got to finish these whips.
Yeah. So I'm already, I haven't even skeined it up. I'm sure that as the time goes on and we get closer to the new year, I'm going to skein them up and get them ready.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the needles out. I'm going to put them in a bag together. I'm going to print the pattern.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it
Sit
into
there and
Knitting
look
Genius.
at it.
That one, Time Trades.
Yes.
Knitting Genius would be perfect for time trades.
Yes, because you got to keep track of every row. And all those pattern repeats.
Yep, she does it as a written pattern and as a chart pattern, and then tells you how many times you repeat. So Knitting Genius really would be.
It works great with charts. So good with charts.
So you could either follow the chart, or you could put in each row into Knitting Genius, so that every time you change the row, it tells you exactly what to do on the screen.
Yeah.
So whichever your preference is, because we've showed you how it will jump to the next row in a chart, which it does. Which, guys, you know we love Knitting Genius. But I went ahead and printed it out, and my plan is to put it into Knitting Genius to do. I think I'll start with the chart, and if I don't like the chart, then I might move on. I might put it in there as words and go that way, because that might. It just depends. Sometimes it depends.
I hadn't decided. It depends. Sometimes it just depends. Like, what's the pattern I'm working on? Oh, this baby sweater. When I was doing the lace work on my nail just snagged it. When I was doing the lace part up here, it was every row. You had to keep track of every row. And I started out on Knitting Genius, and it was frustrating me. For some reason, I wasn't ginning home with it at all. And so I printed the puppy out, and I'm marking it off as I go off the pattern. So sometimes it works one way, and sometimes it doesn't.
Cables are always cables. I want a chart. I don't know why, but I want a chart for like
complicated
cabling.
I do cabling, heavy texture. I usually will chart,
and color work, of course.
But for some reason, and this is lace.
Yeah,
I tend to like words for lace.
I do too.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I think Time Trades.
But now I've done several lace things where I use charts.
Yeah,
and I was happy to do it. I just don't know why. I don't know why that one particular thing did that to me, but it did.
Work. Sometimes it doesn't work.
I have 2 other WANNADOS pulled up.
I'll look at. I've got some. I'll see if I have anything to talk about while you talk about your first one at least.
Okay, so we talked about the doodles.
Mm-hmm.
I love those little picture things. I've done everything I can to avoid getting that Halloween, because I know I'm not going to do it. But this came out. It's the winter doodle. It's Jamie Lomax again, and it's her winter doodles.
Mm-hmm.
And Okay, this one I think has just about every pattern in it. See all those different patterns? And this is her first pattern, sweater pattern. She's been doing the doodles and telling you, so many stitch counts, and you can put it in whatever pattern. But this time she's written a sweater pattern, and all of the sample knitters are gorgeous. I mean, they all turn out, they're real lots of, and you don't have to use lots of them. See, look, that's just some around the yoke. See, that's just around the yoke. But so is that one, and a little bit on the sleeves. It's basically you pick the chart that you want to use, and it's short sleeve, long sleeve, cropped or long, all these different things. But one of the patterns is a plaid.
Oh, cute.
Doesn't that look like me?
That's adorable.
I am in love with this little crop sucker with this plaid. I can't wait. So, winter doodle with the plaid and whatever other thing on there that I want to do. Let's see. I turned the brightness down trying to see if that would show up better. There you can see the plaid a lot better. But I really want that plaid. I think that's just
cute.
Super cute. And there's bound to be trees. It's the winter doodle. Oh, I forgot to put that up there. Winter Doodle by Jamie Lomax. There we go. Winter Doodle. So I've showed you DFW Doodle Cal and the Winter Doodle sweater, both by Jamie Lomax.
Her little cards are cute. I don't know if you guys have ever seen them, but they're adorable.
Oh, so cool. Ooh.
Have I showed that one before?
That's different than the other butterfly
It
one
is.
we've shown before.
This is 2022. Let's see if we got. So there's a sweater. This is the Moon Moth by Natalie Meredith. Oh my gosh, you'll love all of this. Okay, let's start with.
Got a thing about moths.
Here's the front. You see the little moons and its wings.
Oh.
Just wait. I'm about to get. Look at the moon on the sleeve.
How have I not ever seen this?
I don't know. I think somebody sent it to us. Did you? In our Instagram.
What's its name?
Moon Moth.
Moon Moth. OMG. Moon Moth sweater. What weight is it?
DK. Ooh, I like DK.
Oh my gosh. Y'all, moons and moths. Sarah Gale is going to want that. She just got a tattoo of a moth on her left knee, and now she wants to get a different moth on her right knee. I mean, above her knee, not on her knee, because that would hurt like all get out.
I thought somebody sent it to us, but maybe not.
Oh, I got it. I love that. Okay.
If you send it to us, I don't see it in our message.
Claim it. If you did, if you
Yes.
send it to us, let us know, because we seem to have misplaced it. But Moon Moth, I'm looking it up right now, y'all. Moon Moth, OMG! I want it so bad.
It's
I can't
cute.
even see straight.
So that is one of my new wanna-dos, because it is just
That black and gray one.
like, yeah, the original. I love the idea of color on top with the gray on the bottom. I think that would be my plan, is the top is going to be a solid color and then the gray on the bottom.
Black and gray.
I like the black and gray. How is there only 72 projects of this, too?
When did it come out?
2002, 22.
22.
Like,
Those moons, those sleeves. One is.
look at that green one. Oh, they did a beautiful job on that.
Oh, they did dark on bottom and light on top.
That looks really good, too. Look at the,
Oh, that's really good. Look at the detail on that moth.
the middle of it looks like a skull. Do you guys see that?
Oh, it's a death head's moth, isn't it?
I guess so.
Yeah. That's beautiful. And it's got all the phases of the moon in it.
Okay.
OMG.
Here's an alternative one that somebody did
It's
short
down
sleeves
lower.
and they moved it down lower. I love when, this is why I love Ravelry. Look at that. They did, it's a little squished, but it's still
I may just
pretty.
get a picture.
That's very possible.
I am going home and digging through the DK.
Look at that bright green one. That one's pretty too. Like,
I'm
I
going
didn't-
home and digging through the DK.
Okay, so the neon with the black on this looks really good.
Really
Like
does.
that is fabulous.
Okay, this and the Crazy Cat Lady sweaters. I got to get them done. Oh my
It's
gosh.
just,
Oh, my stomach's knotting. I'm just,
sorry.
I'm sorry. I got to do that.
Okay, I don't think I would do a variegated. It's like, I think this is pretty. It's just a little too busy. But I mean, it's pretty.
It's pretty.
I just want, there's so much detail in that moth though.
Yeah, I think I need 2 solids or 2. Oh. I need 2 solids or, tonals.
Oh, that's straight black and white. What is that? Mel, where you go?
I've got all that Taj sport.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this variegated doesn't look bad. It's not as variegated of a yarn.
Yeah, it's not as
more tonal.
That's gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, somebody made a hat. Look at that. All the things you could do with that chart.
Oh, I love this chart.
Short sleeves. They didn't do the
I
color
love
work
this
on the
chart.
sleeves, but that's cute.
I love that chart.
Oh, look at that. If they'd used a darker color on the bottom.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the cat.
Oh, the cat's cute too.
That's pretty. It's got the rainbow thing.
That's cute. I would have used a darker color to make it pop a little bit more, but that's a great idea.
Yeah, that's pretty. Use up multicolors.
Yeah. Oh, it looks better in a different light. You can actually see the changes.
And the cat.
In the cat.
That's a different cat.
That's a different cat.
That's a tuxedo. I wonder if her black cat's as loud as ours.
So that is one of my wanna-dos. And now Michelle's.
It's a gonna do. That's not just a
Like the
wanna
2
do,
greens.
guys. That's a gonna do. That and the crazy cat lady sweater I showed last time.
So there you go. That's one of mine. I don't know that I'm going to do this one, but I'll let you go for your second one, and then I'll talk about that one.
Oh, it's not. Well, it's like my 4th or 5th. But
Well,
that's okay.
your next one. How about that?
Okay, this one is called, and I don't know if I can get it. It's called the Good Harbor Cardigan by Alice Dunn Smith. And I just thought this was such a nice little, you could use it in your, everybody could use one in their wardrobe kind of look. Okay, see, it's like a 3/4 sleeve. It's not real long. It's not cropped. It's just a good, and it's got, I got to find a, okay, there's a good picture of the texture. So you can see that there's a little cabling and some texture stripes going on. It's just it's a sophisticated looking cardigan.
I like that.
I mean, it's just, it's nice.
It is. I like that a lot.
I like that. And it's worsted, so it would go fast. And, DK. It's DK plus a mohair, so it's a worsted gauge.
Worsted.
That's why I was remembering worsted. And if you wanted to do DK plus mohair, this seems hot. But I want to do it in a cotton.
Yeah.
I want to do it in cotton.
Cotton's nice to have in the South.
Or cotton wool blend. Mm-hmm. I think that would be pretty. But anyway, so I just thought that was just a classic looking cardigan.
It's pretty.
And it just came out in August.
Oh, that's not bad.
So it's relatively new. Okay, that's all I got.
Okay, I got one more. This one came out in April of last year, but okay, I know what I want to call this. I want to call it Purpurea sweater because
Purpurea? Purpurea?
I don't know. It's like the beginning of purple and then urea, as in the chemical urea that cats make.
That we all make.
We all make, yeah.
It's ureas and everything.
They call this the light one, so I'm assuming that means there's a not light one. If there is, I might do that one because this is fingering. It is lace and light fingering held together to give a fingering look. But let me do this one right here. Look at this sweater.
I like that one way better than that light colored one.
Yeah, that's what caught my eye. Was so like there's light colored versions, but I loved the gradient.
That's not what I wanted.
Oh, that's cute. A dark one.
What do you mean the site can't be reached? Oh, okay. It's because I'm sitting here and.
Oh, there's a short sleeve one. Look at that one.
Oh, although I love those sleeves as part of why I like it.
Yeah, but that is if you're not into the
Urea.
sleeves. It's.
I'm glad you said about urea because that's.
Yes, that's how I'd spell it. Yeah, Teddy Lutsack.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Here's some close-ups on those cablings.
Oh, I follow her. How come I haven't seen this?
It's been out for over a year and a half.
I know. 2 years. Almost 2 years. No, it's over 2 years. Almost 3. February 22.
No, wait. That's a different one because mine said April. Okay, that's not the light one. That's okay. So that's what I was gonna go look up. That is
that's the Purpurea, the first one.
First one is that.
And it's DK plus DK equals Aaron.
Okay, so it's a lot thicker.
Yeah, it's a heavyweight.
Her patterns
She's
are
doing it in Neuterden.
beautiful.
Oh yeah, that's why I follow her on Instagram. She has gorgeous stuff.
I've seen this one a lot lately. The Paulina
I
pullover.
bought it. I have that one in my I want to do list.
You guys might have seen it on Instagram or wherever you're looking. I've seen that one a lot. Super cute. This is the same woman.
Oh, I've shown the Drevo. I showed that last time.
Oh, you did, yeah. This one looks like little cat heads to me.
Time before last. And that Candelaria. This one.
Yeah, that one's pretty too.
I love that. I'm a sucker for raglans.
Okay.
That's one of the ones I really like.
So she.
Okay, so I'm just going to put her name down.
Yeah, let's do that.
Is that the light? Is it L-I-G-H-T or
Yeah,
L-I-T?
it's L-I-G-H-T.
Okay.
This Roots and Shoots one. Look how cute that one is.
Okay, so just look at Teddy's Lutzak, if we're saying it right. We're from the South.
Lutzak.
We're from the South.
That's it.
So
I think I would do this one because I like the idea of putting Surrey with it because I like the halo on it.
Yeah.
But doing a color gradient like this, I don't know, just something about like look how cute it looks on. It's adorable.
I like this. I just love this Candelaria.
That one is pretty. Oh, it's got split hem. Didn't even know that.
Even better. We like a good split hem.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Oh, there's even a video. You can watch her like debut it. I bet you if we watch that, she'll tell you how to pronounce it.
I bet she would too. Okay, I got to go back and find light so I can link it in the
show notes.
Show notes.
Drop to stitch.
Sorry, guys. I got sidetracked. Big time. There it is. Okay, so because I had to put it in the show notes.
Yes,
so
yes.
I got to be able to find it. That's just so pretty, especially those big old sleeves. Oh, with the right yarn. Oh,
Yeah.
that
I've
would
got
be
plenty of
so
gradients I can
awesome.
use.
I'm out.
Me too. That's all I got. I feel like we did an hour and 15 minutes worth of stuff.
And
but
we didn't think we'd have 30 minutes worth of stuff
Yeah.
to talk about. So
We had plenty.
obviously, but we babbled a bit.
Not as bad as we normally do either.
Probably not.
I do want to say you said something about you don't usually want those exact colors. But I can remember you saying that like 3 times.
But I
Just
don't
other
ever end up,
projects.
but I don't ever end up using those same colors.
Maybe not. I know you've bought kits because you want the exact same colors.
I have bought, like this,
Yeah.
the Texas Doodle. I love that pop. Mm-hmm. And it has nothing to do with Texas or the Texas flag or anything else. It's
just the colors.
It just popped, and I just thought it was so cute.
But yeah, so you say that a lot, but I don't know that
I don't think
I'd have to see I don't know about follow through.
I don't think I.
Not always.
No, because I tend to. Especially when I'm trying to use stash.
Yeah. Not saying you do it.
Yeah.
You say it, but you don't
I say it, but I don't think I.
usually do it. A few times. There was one. I know there's one. I'd have to go through your projects and see, but
I mean, like, okay,
the Eclipse
here,
shawl.
this one is an example. I was trying to match their sample.
Yeah, their
because the
sample.
shawl pattern is written for 12 colors, and I'm using 3.
3, yeah.
But it's because I saw a sample done that way. 4. You're right, 4. There's 3 background colors plus the electromagnetic spectrum. So that one I'm trying to match something I saw.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the Doodle shawl. A cowl will be a match.
But I feel like you buy the colors, but you don't always
I don't stick to it.
stick to it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's one where
I'll change something.
yeah. You bought the Eclipse yarn to do that pattern.
It's not the same yarn. I was trying to match the colors.
Match the colors, yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I was trying to match the colors, or get close. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I reverse it. I'll stick with the same colors, but I'll reverse
them. Yeah.
light for dark. But I really don't. Sometimes I try to match the colors, but I don't usually end up buying the exact yarn.
same ones. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. Like I want it in those colors, but it's not always in that exact yarn. That's the thing I'm remembering.
But sometimes it's the color combination that gets me more than anything.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I want something that's in those colors.
Yeah.
And I've done that before.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've seen a pattern. I'm like, I like those colors. I don't like that pattern, but I like those colors. And I'll do something else. I've got several sets of linen quill that came about that way. And I still want to do something in brown and blue.
Yeah.
I've got that color combo in my brain for some reason. I've got to clean out my yarn room and do an inventory.
I do too.
I'm thinking that what I need to do now is get big buckets, like big plastic buckets, and put them. Okay, across the hall from Shell World is our living room that nobody uses except the cats and the dog, and Michael when he's home. And so I think I could. And there's 2 couches over there.
You don't need
a couch and a love seat and 2 chairs. So there's plenty of space. I can put these big buckets in there and just sort by weight. And that way, as I take it out of Shell World, I can decide what I'm going to keep. If I'm going to keep it, it goes in the bucket. If I'm not going to keep it, if I'm going to destash it,
have a destash bucket.
I'll have buckets. Let's hope that there's more than 1 bucket worth of destash. And I'll move it to the side, and then I can assess and figure out what I've got.
Reorganize, yeah.
And reorganize. Hopefully downsize.
You get that done, and then we can start doing our
destash
sale.
Yeah. It may be before, I may have to retire before I get all that done. Because I'm going to Texas for all of Thanksgiving. I'm going to Texas for half of our Christmas break. Sarah and I are going to leave after Christmas and go down for that second week.
Yeah.
And
no, it's not a big deal. Just
I'm not going to have any time at home that's not a little here and a little there, which is why I was thinking about those buckets.
Because it's easy. You can grab like 10 skeins and
just do it, and then put the lid back on so the cats don't get in it.
Yep.
And
that's a good way to do it.
And then I could do a little at a time.
Yep. It's a great idea. That way, if you feel like you want to clean something, you have a way to do it.
Yeah.
On a whim.
I think I may just do that.
That's a good idea. And then it's all bucketed away for.
Right, and if I have to clean the room up, and we can just carry the buckets and throw them in one of the empty bedrooms.
Yep.
And, unused bedrooms. They're not empty; they're unused. Yeah. But I got space to put them.
I think it's a great idea. It's a good way to do it.
I'm going to try that.
Yeah.
So, stay tuned. We may be having Shell World updates after all. You never know.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
All right. And
thanks again for the offer to come help me. Somebody offered to bring their label maker and come help me.
Oh, nice.
I want to come see Shell World.
Come on. That would be, I don't need a label maker. I just need more
I have a label maker. It's in there somewhere. Actually, I know where it is. It's in a labeled bucket.
Called label
a labeled shoebox, plastic shoebox, and it says label makers because I got more than one.
She even labeled her label makers.
I labeled my label maker. It tickles the hell out of my husband. He comes in and looks. He goes, "Michele, you labeled the label maker box." I'm like, "Yeah, that's so I know where the label maker is."
Yeah.
I said, "You know where the label maker is."
You're Sheldon Cooper because I'm pretty sure he labeled his label maker.
I labeled my label maker box. Okay, what really gets the family is I've got an old-fashioned card catalog in Shell World, big wooden card catalog. It's a 60s, 70s version because the drawer sides are plastic, but the fronts are wooden. Anyway, I gave up trying to label and keep track of what they are, so every drawer has a number on it. And I have a list on one of the pull-out drawers that has exactly what's in which number drawer. So I can change the list if I want to change what's in a drawer. I've done that a couple of times. Completely redone the whole thing a couple of times. But the numbers have stayed the same. The problem is there's so much yarn piled on top of the list, you can't see the list.
Yeah. I don't know if I can take this off. I did it with my cabinets.
Oh, yeah. Talk about labeled. Right, every cabinet in this classroom is labeled as what's in it.
And with a number.
And with a number.
Goes. I have one on every door. I have the lists that I can update online. So and they're laminated because the plan was to keep things where they are. Like I don't want to move things, but I've got the list. I can go if I can't find something. I go on the list, Control F. Where did I put the weigh boats? And it'll tell me exactly which cabinet it's in.
Which is when weigh dishes we were looking.
You were looking for weigh boats, but I wasn't here.
You weren't. She went here, and so somebody said, "I don't know where to find them, but they're in there somewhere." And I'm like, "Well, I know where they used to be, what cabinet they were in, and then that's not where they are." But I said, "I just look on the labels.
They're everywhere."
And so just walk around the room and look for them, and we found them. So
you texted me back almost immediately. Oh, I found them. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, because I remembered the labels and I immediately went. But I knew it was going to be back in this corner somewhere.
Yeah, because this is where I keep the other balance, the
other
AP
stuff.
chemistry balances.
Yeah, so I knew it was in this area of the room, this corner, this quadrant. I knew it was in this quadrant.
I say that again, and I'm pretty sure that those kids put those balances in the
wrong place.
Yeah, I need to go get those. They're three digits. They're more precise.
They go for the decimal places.
And I don't want my CP kids using those because they're specific for AP Chem.
Yeah. The other
labs.
classes like to put heavy things. How much does this weigh? And
Or their
destroy-
hands.
Yeah, and it'll destroy us
Their whole weight.
$600, $800 balance in a skinny minute. Happens up. Yeah, has happened more than once.
Yes, it has.
So
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else.
I can't either. We're just
And
rambling
it's
a
getting
little.
hot in this corner.
Yeah. Well, the AC turned off. I mean, I got chills, but you're over there in a sweatshirt.
Well, I'm having a hot flash. It's not
Do
really
you
a
want
sweatshirt.
some slime?
Some of the
Did we tell this story? We need to tell this
I
story.
don't remember
Okay.
it or not. It was during our knit day.
Friday's yarn club. We have all these kids come in here, and we have
The
this
unwind yarn club.
unwind yarn club. That's right.
The unwind yarn club.
We have this sweet girl that comes in here, and she is just she'll say what's on her mind, and
It's
she's
skinny minute.
she'll say it.
Skinny minute.
She's focused on always one subject usually.
Yeah, and she works that thing to death.
To death.
She,
So she was here in yarn club, and she does crochet a little sometimes.
she's learned. We managed to get her to learn how to chain.
And then if she gets frustrated, she'll move on to her next thing. So she was in here, and she had her bucket of slime, and
She needs something to take. It helps her calm down and focus. So she has this glittery blue slime.
in a container, and she's playing with it, and she's asking Michele and myself questions, and
That was the day she got on the I rode dinosaurs to school.
Yes.
I'm so old I rode dinosaurs to school.
yeah. But you were having a hot flash, and I have a
was
fan in
having
my
a hot
room
flash.
because the AC still. I don't think the AC's working
Still
still.
not
Like
working.
it gets hot in here.
It's not working.
And
We had
so-
a bunch of kids in here.
Oh, we
too.
did 25, at least 25, because that's what the cap is. But we might have added more.
We
based
added
on our-
more because I had some kids needed to finish some work.
So Michelle's in front of the fan, and she's
Doing
just,
this because I'm hot.
And she says, "Are you hot, Miss Kessler?" She says, "I'm having a hot flash, baby." And I'm walking around, and it got me so bad I couldn't stop laughing. I laughed so hard I almost peed myself, guys.
She handed me her slime.
She goes, "Here, it's cold. It'll help you with your hot flash."
So for 2 weeks, she's given me her slime. Are you having a hot flash? Here's my slime.
Oh my god!
And that stuff is now gone.
So gross.
I
It's
have
so
a texture
sticky.
thing with it. It's so sticky, and I'm like,
It's bad.
okay, I don't want your slime. But she thinks it's funny. It cracks me up.
She was so loud.
I love
well,
her
this
to
will
death.
help you with your hot flashes.
She just yells it out.
She didn't care.
She's so funny. I just love her to
I know,
death.
I know.
I see her all day.
All day,
She's
yeah.
in and out of our hall and
Yeah.
up and down. So we see her
Oh
all
my
the time.
gosh. It was just,
It cracks me up.
it tickled me so bad. I could not stop laughing, and everybody was looking at me. I was like, it was just funny, guys. Like,
It was
just,
funny. It really was.
It's been a long week. That was a funny comment.
She's always got something on me. She's always saying
yeah.
something.
Oh,
that
yeah.
just tickles the crap out of me.
Oh, she's funny.
She is.
She gets real frustrated with crocheting sometimes.
Well,
And it's-
but things frustrate her.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
And so I mean, it's good for her.
But,
she's
yeah.
learned how to process it. She's not as bad as she was.
No, because we sit
She's doing
there and
good.
we talk her down.
And we
And then we show her that she can do it, and she gets so excited. And she's like, "Oh, I did it!" And it's
good. It's
so
good
much
for her.
fun having her in there.
yeah.
But she'll talk about Michele riding dinosaurs.
My hot flash,
and
riding
hot flash.
dinosaurs, and I need slime for my hot flashes. And she wanted to put it on my neck, and I thought I was going to come unglued. It's a lot of that sticky stuff on my neck.
No thanks, no.
I'm better. I promise. I'm better. I'm just glowing.
I'm cooled down.
I'm just glowing now. It was fun.
It was so cute. It was,
It was
so
funny.
just. She was trying so hard to help you, and I couldn't stop.
bless.
I was trying not to laugh where she could see me because I didn't want her to think I was laughing at her because I wasn't. I just thought
It
it
was
was
just funny.
perfect.
Oh,
comment.
I'm sorry. I'm yawning.
Yeah, I guess we better shut
Oh,
this down.
sorry.
She was talking about hot flashes.
I have a hot flash. I really am having a hot flash right now. And I need caffeine.
But
I haven't had enough.
your hot flash. It brought me back to.
I did. For the slime. Hot flashes and slime automatically go together now. In case anybody's...
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I'm melting, y'all. This is not a sweatshirt. It's just a long sleeve t-shirt.
Yeah, it really is.
I'm hot.
See, hot.
I do that. I'm sorry. It's hormones.
It's life.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it's part
And
of life.
we'll move on. All right. I will finish typing up the notes.
I'll get this out
Show
there
notes.
by Saturdays.
because I'll have them ready for you by tomorrow.
Yes, you will. You've been good. You've done really well lately.
I started pre-doing them.
Yep. Here we are babbling.
Because I can do my part. I know what I'm going to talk, because I've already planned it. And I can put all the links and everything in. I just had to go pop a few of yours in.
Yeah, I don't have much usually.
Yeah. And see, I used to not take notes while we were filming. I'd go back and rewatch, and I'd watch the whole thing and take notes as I watched it. So I'd have to watch. It'd take me 2 hours to do a 1 hour recording because I'd keep stopping it and going to look for stuff and coming back.
This is a good way to do it.
This is working way better.
Yeah.
So it's not taking me as long.
Not as time consuming. So, all right, everybody.
Sorry, guys. We're
gonna shut it down. We will be back on Instagram Live on Tuesday, and we'll do a Ravelry update. So get prepared for that.
The 12th, Tuesday the 12th.
I'm going to take pictures of everything to put it in there. I will have a project finished.
She says.
But I'll update it that day so we can all do it together. And we'll try to. I don't know how to do the live so it looks better.
I don't know.
Maybe we'll have the stand. Never mind.
Because
use last time we didn't have the stand.
We'd left
at
it
my
at our
house. That's right.
So we'll use the stand, and we should be able to make it work.
Yeah, we'll make that happen
so that we can get both of us
a better
into
picture.
The frame.
Yeah. Goodness gracious. We can even leave this up, and because my kids aren't going to touch it, they're not coming back to the lab tomorrow or Monday. So we'll leave it up.
Just leave it up.
But so we'll be back on Tuesday, the 12th of November, and then we'll be back in 2 weeks for another episode. So
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're heading out. So
knit periodically. Bye.